Marriage is not sacred anymore. Let me tell you why. So I was reading about Gia Casey, and she was telling the media that she fakes having a oh. Now, after 6 children, I'm not understanding why she would feel the need or compelled to tell the media that. But I just feel like that information should have been between her and DJ NB. Marriage is not sacred anymore because, and she's not even the only one, but I just feel like when you say stuff like that, one or two things are going to happen. The marriage is in trouble or divorce is coming. Everyone is just not, everyone should not have access to certain information. That includes in-laws, that includes friends. Like you can go to them with advice, but there's just certain things that they don't need to know in regards to your relationship. Like every relationship is complex, but I just feel like there's certain things that should not be said. We shouldn't know people's size when it comes to private parts. We shouldn't know if they're good in bed or if they're bad in bed. That's not our business. If your partner or spouse is not meeting your standards, then you need to tell them that, or there are marriage. Okay, let me reframe that. There are people that specialize in counseling couples. So I'm not sure why we don't seek therapy, why we have to tell the whole world. And then what I see happen is people talk too much, and then social media starts attacking, and they're like, oh, well, I don't know why you're attacking me, or it was taken out of context. No, once you say something, you can't really take it back. It's already out there. So I just feel like we need to be mindful of what we say and whatnot, considering that it's not like March 2020 when everybody was home and we spent like 3 to 4 months in the house, and then you're bored, and then you just find things to do, or you just don't know what else to say. But now the world is coming back, not normal, because it'll never be normal because COVID is not going anywhere. But now people could go out, they can start working, there's stuff to do. I'm just not understanding why we're using precious time to talk about sacred information. That just baffles me. Yes, so I'm not too fond of Gia Casey. Now, who knows? DJ Envy may stay married to her. That's his business. I just feel like there's just certain information that should stay to yourself. And from my understanding, it's 6 children they have. I believe 1 or 2 of them are teenagers. So imagine scrolling Instagram or whatever they have, and boom, you see your mom talking about your father. Is saying something about your other partner or your dad or someone in your family. That has to be awkward. I just, I'm just not understanding why that information has to be out there. And the reason why I say I bring children into this, because I saw a short clip from the Kardashian where Kim saw Saint look, he was playing Minecraft, and there was an emoji of her with the crying face. We all know where that crying face came from, and she was highly upset, which she should be. Again, what we say and sometimes what we do, especially if the internet gets it, there's no way that information could be erased or hidden. It's out there for everybody to see. So we need to be mindful of information, especially if your partner and your significant other is going through issues. That's not for us to know. That's for your therapist to know, or your spouse who you're married to and who you took vows for. Or if you're not married, your partner is supposed to know that in the four walls. We are not supposed to know that. We don't pay your bills. You don't owe us anything. Granted, you may have followers. You're very popular and whatnot. That's fine. But again, there's just certain information fans and your supporters should not be privy to. Thank you for listening.